Well, a very good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you might be, and a happy Sail Talk Saturday. We are coming to you from two different locations, as you can tell. Split screen! Ah!
Hey y'all, I am live on location here in Phoenix, Arizona. We had some struggles this morning, so I apologize if my audio is not perfect. We are actually using the native Dell laptop microphone here on this end. Can you hear
That's
me?
scary. I just went live on Instagram for us as well, so hello to Instagram land. We don't have anyone tuned in just yet, but we are there as well, so that's exciting.
Well, hello, Rocky. How was your travel in for your cruise? Oh, yes, that's right. If you're just joining, Rocky's going on a cruise tomorrow, which is why we are not together.
That's correct. My travels were good. They were pretty easy. The pilot made it sound like things were really bad and turbulent, and it wasn't. So there was no service throughout the flight, but fortunately, it's about an hour long, so we were fine.
Okay.
But yes, I flew into Long Beach Airport last night, met up with one of my best friends out here. We went to dinner together, and then I just spent the evening in the hotel relaxing and making sure I had everything ready to go for today.
And do you?
Yes.
When
Once
do you?
we end this live in less than an hour now, then I'm going to make my way over to the cruise port. I understand the panorama is already here and waiting for me to board.
I mean, yeah, she probably got in, what, 6 o'clock this morning? She just had to, debark 4,000 others this morning before
Yes,
you step on board. What are you
that's
most looking
right.
forward to on the panorama?
What's that?
What are you most looking forward to on this cruise?
I'm looking forward to exploring the areas that were redone in dry dock that you've already experienced. So when you
Yes.
picked her up in Singapore and brought her back over, I'm looking forward to checking all that out. I did see a little preview of something that I don't think you got to experience that's on the panorama, and that is a brand new show for Carnival.
What?
Yes.
Dear
And as
future
I
husband?
no, no, never before seen by either of us.
Wow.
And from what I understand, it may have some drones.
Oh, we love drone shows. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay, interesting. When did they launch this new show?
Sometime between October and now, or November and now, I guess.
Okay. Okay. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited to check it out.
I mean,
We'll let
we
you
did
know.
have drones. We did have drones on Panorama.
You did or did not?
Did.
Oh,
And it's a show. What's the show called? Do you know?
I'd have to look back at it. Was on the Facebook chats.
Okay. Okay. I'll be curious. Let me know.
Yeah.
And you'll have
So
service. You'll have service. So y'all, Rocky is taking the lead for the next week because once I board the Carnival Radiance, I will not have service. And so social media is in Rocky's hands for the next week. So you may have a post or you may have no posts. We'll see.
hey, there'll be posts for
Okay, good,
sure.
good. And the panorama is so different after dry dock. So different. I
Oh,
don't think you'll
cool.
even recognize her.
I'm excited. I know that
They
she's finally got the whole livery.
They put in sensors to open the doors all over the ship. That is literally what they did in dry dock. I mean,
I love that.
honestly, every other venue, every other piece of carpet, every other stateroom, every other detail is exactly the same. They put in some sensors during dry dock, and that was pretty much the extent of her overhaul, which
I'm
is great.
excited for
Which
it.
is
I'm
great
still
because we love
excited.
those. We love not having to touch and accessibility features of that. We love all of that.
Absolutely true.
Okay, well, what do you have queued up for us? Because I see some images in the left corner that they likely can't see.
They cannot see them. We'll get to those in a minute. I want to give a shout out to everyone that's in the chat
Well,
because
yeah,
the chat's blowing up right now.
I don't see the chat on my end, but I trust that you have great access to it.
I do. Marcy, good morning. I'm in your state. Thanks for being here and sending all the cruise ship emojis. We love that. Jean is here. Happy February to you as well. It is February 1st today. That's hard to believe we're 1 month into 2025 already.
Where did I just saw a meme yesterday that said January, February, March, April, June, July, the rest of the year. Like everyone thinks January is the longest month. I needed more time in January. I
Same.
realize we've got a unique situation and a unique cruise life, but January flew by. I need a little more time in the month.
Yeah. Yeah.
I needed.
Agreed.
I guess I don't get a choice now. It's gone.
Yeah, that's kind of what's done is done. It looks like Blake tuned in here. He said, "Happy Sail Talk Saturday." They are in the car right now, heading to Atlanta Airport for their flight to Fort Lauderdale for Scarlet Lady tomorrow. Their first ever. They're virgins on Virgin Voyages.
Super excited. Like, have so much fun. Tell Josh, oh gosh, tell Josh to eat all the food. You can too.
Yes.
You can too, I suppose. But try it all.
Try it
Oh,
all, please.
oh, and please do not miss at Noodle Around. At Noodle Around,
The
please do
bowl.
not miss that Thai ramen bowl. Oh gosh, that's
Hmm.
probably my favorite bite of food on that ship.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite bites of food on the ship. I do like the Mexican place too. Ooh, and then there's the wake, and then there's the Mexican place. Anyway, okay, sorry.
There's a lot of good food, is what we're getting at.
I'm really hungry.
I do want to give a quick shout out. Sorry, I saw a little lag there. I want to give a quick shout out on Instagram. Akita Chick has tuned in saying that they wish that they were with us. They're stuck in Canada alone right now. Both of us are on a cruise this week. That is correct. So I'm heading out on Panorama today, and Mark heads out on Monday on the Carnival Radiance for a 6-night cruise. So he's really excited about that. Thanks for tuning in on our Instagram feed. We appreciate you being here.
Yay. Hi.
All right.
Who else is in the chat?
Bud is here. He said, "Happy Sail Talk Saturday." Thank you for
Hi,
being here, Bud.
Bud.
Good to see you.
Welcome aboard.
And Mom and Dad are here with a hello.
Hello. And Hero is here.
Aww.
Come on up.
And Brian is here with a happy Saturday to everyone. Thank you, Brian, for being here. It's good to see you. Mark experiencing problems. I recognize the lady in the thumbnail. Oh, yes.
Okay. Whew. I can finally see. Sorry, I had to pull up the stream on my own personal device so I could see, because I'm struggling with the comments in here. But now I can look at all your comments. I'm loving this. Gosh, I should watch us on stream more often.
You should. No. Let's see here. Yeah, so Brian recognizes the lady in the thumbnail. So the thumbnail that we used for today's live stream, I don't know if you got a good look at it, Mark, but it was actually the Norwegian Getaway. It was a ship that we were just on. However, I found out that we rendezvoused with that ship in Dominican Republic in Puerto Plata while we were sailing on the MSC Meraviglia in April.
Yes, Rocky was searching for a picture, and when you type, the iPhone, when you type in Getaway, it pulls up all pictures of Getaway, and sure enough, there she was in the background of a picture.
Yep. So that made it into the feed this week. I was going to use a picture of the panorama, but I don't have any pictures of the new livery, and things were just so crazy busy that I didn't get around to asking Mark for that photo. So I just used what I had in my vault.
Okay. Who else is here?
Tom's here.
Oh, hi, Tom. Hello. Happy Sail Talk Saturday. Gosh, you would think by now I would know today is Saturday. I mean,
you would think.
I haven't even started packing yet, which gives me anxiety because I'm the planner and the packer, and I like to have everything set and organized. And so I've got some work. I've got my work cut out for me today because I need to get you some more content because we're almost ready to go live on the NCL More at Sea video. Yes.
That one's almost ready, but today we're supposed to be getting the room tour out from Paradise.
Okay, so I've got to go.
So that's going to be the priority, I would say.
Paradise.
Yes.
Okay, great. I'll go work on the thumbnail.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
BKF is here. He said, "Hi, guys. Heading out to his brother's birthday party. Love ya and see your amazing chat later." Well, we'll see you in the replay.
BKF, tell your brother we say hello. Hey, here's a shout out for BKF's brother.
There you go. Love it. Brett is on his way to the cruise port right now. He is on the Carnival shuttle from LAX. Brett, I will be seeing you in probably about an hour or so from now.
I'm jealous. Brett, hello. I'm jealous that I won't get to sail with you, but I may see you in Cabo is the rumor.
That's the rumor.
Unless y'all are doing excursions. I don't know what
No.
I mean, you might be doing the dune buggy across the suspended bridge. That would be kind of fun.
We're doing the Club Oxo excursion.
That's great. I love Club Oxo.
Yes. Sean, hey, how's it going, Sean? Sean
Hello.
actually sent us a message, and I'm trying to remember where that message was and what it was about.
This is the wonderful thing about having 19 social channels is you're like, wait, was that on Facebook? Was it on Instagram? Was it on TikTok? Was it on Pinterest? Was it on email? Was it on work email? Was it on like where was that? Right, Rock?
It's a lot.
Well, you look that up. I'm going to say hi to Barbara Daw. Hello, Barbara
Oh,
Daw.
hi, Barbara.
Hello, Mark and Rocky. 6 days away from the Carnival Magic. That beautifully green ship. I love the jade colors of the Carnival Magic. It's a great ship. Y'all, I just really want to point something out. I know this has nothing to do with cruising, but because I'm on my laptop, I literally look like Casper the Friendly Ghost today. I'm just like, look at how washed. Anyway.
You actually don't look that bad on my end.
I don't? Oh, good. On my screen, I literally look like I've lost all blood to my face. I do have a little bit of a tan left, and I will be working on getting a little bit more of it back here the next 6 nights on the Carnival. Well, not 6 nights, during the 6 days on the Carnival.
Maybe the daytime, yeah.
Did you find it, Rock?
I did.
Okay.
That's what it was. Thank you so much, Sean. I'm sorry about that. I kind of lost track of that there. He said that he was on the Paradise actually after we were on, and they had the cabin that he was in. They had already repainted the flooring and redid the teak wood.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Do we have a picture of that? I must have missed that message.
No, he didn't send a picture of it, but it was sent on Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
So,
Sean, if you have a picture of it, send it over.
Yeah, he said the flooring is the same as what we see in the buffet. So it's not the teak wood in there. It's
I do like the teak wood. I think that's a nice historic touch to the ship, but it was looking a little bit dated. Yeah, it was looking a little bit dated. Hi, Eric, Maxie. Hello. Hey, Eric. It's good to have you here. Jean has the popcorn popping. That sounds like a wonderful way to start off your Saturday.
I don't know what that says about us, though, if he has to have popcorn to watch us.
Oh my gosh. I sometimes rewatch our feeds and I have popcorn and I'm just like, Rocky, are we telling them about some surprise announcements today?
We're not going to go into too much detail, but we do have some teasers that we're going to put out there, as well as one that we can confirm that we can announce.
Okay. One we can confirm we can announce. Can you give me a hint which one that is?
That's the one that we're booked with 2 people that are in this chat.
There are 2 people in this chat. Oh, the Bliss?
No.
Oh, Brian Shell. I keep trying to convince him. Hey, Brian Shell, WA loves those. Yes. So does American Airlines, by the way. So does American Airlines. We see those quite often.
And it's funny because they had already come through the aisles and took orders. And I was like, yeah, I'd love to have this drink. And then, no.
Wow.
Denied.
Hey, Shane, welcome to the chat. If you can't tell, y'all, I finally figured out how to do the chat because I'm just throwing stuff up on the screen.
Flying.
Oh, I love that. How do I start?
Thank you, Barbara.
I'm starring that in the chat. There's one pinned. Don't forget to hit that like button. According to Barbara. Brett is going to have so much fun. You're going to have so much fun together.
He's going to make sure that I capture all the things in post.
Thank you. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate you. Also, make sure you have a lemon drop for me.
Yes. Kathy B, hey, happy Saturday. And we are being told to enjoy our cruises. We'll try.
Awesome. Okay, so it's not the Bliss in 2027.
No.
Is it a shorter cruise that we're going to announce today?
No.
Okay. So it's a standard cruise we're going to announce today.
A little bit longer.
Y'all, I have no idea what we're announcing today, so we're just going to turn this one over to Rocky.
Well, let's get through a couple more comments, and then we'll pull it up.
Fantastic.
All right.
I should know Barbara, my own schedule. You'd think I would know my own schedule.
No way. It is almost your birthday, Barbara. That is exciting.
Happy early birthday.
And can I just say, Jean, you're amazing. Thank you so much for that.
I'm also going to star that one. We're
I
pinning
figured
them
you
left and
were.
right today.
And as long as Jean's talking about it, if you need help booking your next cruise, I'm your guy. You can email me, rocky@thiscruiselife.com, or head on over to thiscruiselife.com/travel.
That's a fantastic plug. Today's live stream is brought to you by thiscruiselife.com/travel.
I mean, it always is.
That's true. That's true. Carnival Legend. Oh,
that's cool.
We like that ship a lot. It's a Spirit class ship. She's a great ship. When I was on her last, now I can't speak to her in the last year and a half, 2 years, but she was in great shape when we were both on her. I did Legend to, do you remember where?
You did it through the Panama Canal.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that was right. I was like, I think it was Panama Canal, but if I pose it as a question to Rocky, he'll confirm it for me.
And I did it to Alaska with my parents.
Mom and Dad and Candy?
Yes, that's right.
Candy, yeah, Candy. Is Candy coming with us to Alaska this year?
Not that I know of.
Okay, maybe we should talk to Mom and Dad and see if she wants to.
Maybe.
Or we shouldn't have to. Did she like Alaska when she went?
I think so. I think there were a few issues that she didn't love about it, but
okay,
yeah,
yeah, Carnival. Some of the buffet food on Carnival is not our favorite. Yeah.
Josh is excited about all things food on Virgin.
So. He's gonna eat all the things. That makes me so happy. And please put that little Ahoy flag up in and get the bento boxes, the sushi.
Oh gosh, he's starting again, everyone.
The soda's all included. Don't miss Opa Hour. I think we've given that tip. Opa Hour down at the Dock House, like from 4:30 to 6 o'clock every day. They do like these Greek bites.
Just check the app.
What was that?
Just check the app. It's all in there.
Check the app. I don't remember it being in the app. I think we
pretty
discovered Opa Hour and then we started telling people about it.
When do you ever use a cruise line's app?
Not very often.
Let's be real about something.
Hey, Brett, I'm looking forward to seeing you. It has been a while. Please text Erin and tell her I say hello as well. I'll miss seeing her this cruise, but I trust that she is doing well.
Yes.
Yay! She's leaving tomorrow morning. Oh my gosh. I'm so jealous. Wait, I leave tomorrow morning too, don't
I? Well, you fly out, yeah.
Fly out tomorrow morning, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she has a surprise announcement as well. Oh, did you just pull that off the screen?
Oh my gosh. After these tables, Brian, you'll be right back. Oh, hashtag Team United Airlines. Hey, United Airlines, if you happen to be watching this stream and like to sponsor us, that's Mark and Rocky at thiscruiselife.com.
Well, it's not Mark and Rocky at This Cruise Life. That's false information.
Rocky at This Cruise Life. Fair.
Yes, Blake's birthday is on Monday. That's exciting.
Is that in my phone?
If it's not, it's going to be now.
Oh, good times. Happy early birthday.
Yes, thank you, Bud, for celebrating that. That's amazing. Scratch Adams says that they love the Radiance. They will be their first time on the Legend. They know she's an old lady, and she just had a facelift. All the reviews say that even though she is on the smaller size, it doesn't feel cramped. It's just like the Islander. It's what we say. We love that class.
So it's a Spirit class, and back in the day when Carnival built the Spirit class, it was the most passenger space to amenities of any ship out there. You had more passenger space per passenger than any other ship in the world, literally the most passenger space. And so it does not feel cramped. You've got a ton of places to get away from the crowds and explore. I mean, we don't really even have to do secret spaces on that class of ship because they're just all over the place. You can get away from the crowds. Now, I know that Carnival started going back and pulling out some venues and putting in some new rooms. I've not been back on the Legend to see what they've done, but there's still, even after the dry dock, should be plenty of space to get away from the crowds.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
Okay.
And hi, Kimberly.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Kimberly. Oh, hi, Kimberly. I missed that.
Well, that's okay.
Now time for another.
Checking Instagram. It looks
We're
like
never
we
gonna
were up
tell you
to.
all. He's keeping us all in suspense.
I know. That's what I do.
Is it this
We've
year,
got
Rocky? Can I at least
yes,
guess that? Okay, it is this year. Okay.
we've got 3 people on Instagram. Hello, Instagram land. Excuse me, I'm getting through some morning yuckiness.
Oh,
I think Bobby dropped off, but that's who Akita Chick was, by the way. So that was nice of her to stop by.
your parents are wishing Blake a happy birthday. I
I
love that.
saw
Happy
that.
birthday, Blake. What, Marcy? Oh my gosh. I can
That's cool.
absolutely understand when you do the naming ceremony for a ship. That's how I feel about Firenze. Firenze will always hold a special spot in my heart. Getting to see Jonathan Bennett, getting to, hang out with Christine Duffy, getting to just see them break the bottle of champagne in a weird way. And they didn't really
Pour
break
it
it, they
on
just
the
poured it over.
bill.
It was weird.
Yeah.
But like Firenze will always hold a special spot in my heart because of that.
Absolutely.
And I'm hoping World America, which we are booked on the inaugural, April 12th. I think that will hold a special spot in my heart.
I think so too.
We've got a couple inaugurals that I think will hold a special spot in my heart. There is another option for an inaugural in November. It is not over Thanksgiving. I did the research this morning.
Okay.
There are still a couple of rooms left. They're unfortunately Aqua class cabins. And so they're a little bit more expensive, but it would give us a chance to get on another inaugural this year.
Wow.
There's also an opportunity for an adventure this year as well. I don't know if you are familiar with that cruise line, Rocky.
I am, but I don't know that we're going to be doing that.
Because
Um, I don't know.
there's also the Viking Vesta.
Yeah, I don't
We're
think that's
kind of in
happening.
the cruise news section. Sorry. There's also
Yeah.
the Viking Vesta, which launches this year. That one was $9,994 for the 2 people for the
Oh,
2 of us.
great.
And that was so for a 5-day cruise. That was very reasonable, it seemed.
Joe Cool the
$2,000 a
Champ, we haven't
day.
seen you in a second. Welcome back. Thank you
Hey.
for the congrats. Last year was a record year for him. 28 days on cruise ships. This March will be his 4th on the Firenze. That's exciting.
Speaking of the Firenze, and
Right.
congrats on 28 days. I remember when I was at Target when I hit 28 days, or was I already at PetSmart when I hit my first 28 days at sea? And I was like, that's 28 days on the ocean is amazing. And I still think it is absolutely amazing.
Yes.
And even more than 28 days on the sea is also amazing. I will say that I can confirm.
We've done a few more than that.
Yeah. It is true. No Shaq's Chicken on Legend. I'm excited because Rocky, do you want me to bring some Shaq's Chicken into Cabo for you?
I
Oh,
don't know that
shoot.
they'll allow it.
No, Mexico. Remember they have the drug sniffing dogs going into Mexico, which I've
Yeah.
never really fully understood that. Where they
Which
have to
does that mean that they have the drug sniffing dogs on the ship?
Probably. I've seen pictures in what group? It was in one of the groups, but I don't remember what ship it was. But it was a Mexican Riviera ship where they had drug sniffing dogs on the ship, and people were like, "Just be aware, be very aware. They've got drug sniffing dogs on the ship."
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
it doesn't really impact us too much.
Right. Jill Edwards wants to know if we have any new information on the Carnival XL class that's coming in 2027. Mark, do you have anything?
Carnival has been, and mum's the word. I'm hoping at the end of March, we will get a little bit of a preview. So end of March is when they'll report earnings. And usually the earnings call is the first time they start to hint at these things. So
Okay.
I join every earnings calls because they're early in the morning here in Phoenix. I join all of the earnings calls to hear kind of what the next thing is. I think this earnings, though, honestly, I think they're really going to focus in on Celebration Key because Celebration Key launches in July. And so I think That's really, they're going to spend a lot of time with investors. I joined Royal Caribbean's investor call earlier this week, and that was one of my cruise news articles. So I'll just lead into that. They had a record, not a surprise. Royal Caribbean had another record year, best year in company's history. Their stock has just continued to explode, but it's brought everyone else's up with it, which is really nice. And in that announcement, they really focused on their river cruise line. So Celebrity Cruises, I'm sure you've seen it in the news. Celebrity Cruises is launching, they're starting with, and they made it very clear on the earnings call that this is just a start. They're starting with 10 river cruise ships. And so one of the investors was like, that's a lot of ships you're starting with. And the CEO said, those 10 river ships hold less passengers combined than one of our ocean liners. So they're much smaller ships. And so to start with 10 ships, and they build them much faster, and they can go to a lot more places. So Celebrity will be launching those 10 river ships. So that's what they spent the majority of their time answering questions about. I would expect in March we might get a hint of the Excel class, the new Excel class, but I think we'll spend the majority of time, or not we, they haven't invited me to ask a question yet. I would expect they will spend most of the time talking about Celebration Key and the additional earnings that they expect to pull in from that. Sorry, that was a long answer to no, there are no updates yet about the new Excel class.
Thank you for clarifying that, Mark. Scratch Adams said that his wife and him are gold with Carnival. They're chomping at the bit to become diamond, something like 35 more cruise days. Get working. We're still waiting on that announcement from Carnival about the updates to the VIFP program, so we'll see what happens.
And Scratch Gold, you'll jump to Platinum next, which will grant you free laundry, and then you'll jump to Diamond after that. And so the good news is Platinum and Diamond, I always say, are essentially the exact same thing in Carnival's loyalty program. We all just want the free laundry. The free laundry is the best perk. I mean, the early boarding is nice from Platinum and Diamond, but the free laundry is just, it's amazing.
It is. Joe Cool the Champ, this year is only one cruise because they're planning a huge trip by air and land to China, Hong Kong, and Japan. That's amazing.
Ooh, that sounds amazing. That sounds absolutely amazing.
And Scratch just found out that if you own 100 shares of Carnival stock, you can get free onboard credit. Longer the cruise, the more OBC you get. Pretty cool. You just got to head over to thiscruiselife.com and search shareholder benefits for Carnival, and you'll find out all the details of how to submit your shares.
I literally created, and I honestly think that, why can't I think of the app that you submit?
Stock Perks.
I honestly think that Stock Perks sends people to our website. I really do. I created a step-by-step. So I used to do corporate training, right? And so there were no instruction manuals. There was no step-by-steps. And so I created a job aid on how to submit your shareholder requests. And I think Stock Perks sends people to our website to help them set up their account, because it literally goes screen by screen, step by step. Rocky used it. He's like, that was perfect. He's like, it would literally, I just followed the prompts and the website had exactly what I needed.
Yep.
Combining two worlds together, training and a passion for cruise.
That's right. That was great. I loved that.
And honestly, Stock Perks, the first time I said it, the first couple of times, it was clunky. People hate it. People just read the comments, scroll down to the comment section on the page and just read. People get so mad at us. They think we are Stock Perks. They think we've made this change to Carnival Corporation. Nope. I've literally had to delete some comments or edit some comments because people have had not nice things to say to us, to Rocky and me, because they have to submit it via an app. It always makes me giggle when one of those comments comes through and I'm like, hey, we actually are not Carnival Corporation or Stock Perks Corporation. We are just two people that love to cruise. But if we can help you, here's the job aid. Hopefully that helps. And here's the email to Stock Perks if that doesn't.
I always think it's funny when they provide their booking number to us as well.
We always, before we approve any of those comments, I always make it a point to edit out any personal information or booking numbers or any of that sort of information. Here's my portfolio number with Charles Schwab. Can you help connect? Nope, sorry, XXXXX.
Sean Murphy said that they use Stock Perks, and Kathy P is here. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Excited for our upcoming cruises. She's wanting to know, two of her favorite Carnival
Yep,
ships.
two of our favorite Carnival ships, Radiance. So Radiance, I know that Kathy, you were just on Radiance not long ago. It's my first time, so I'm excited. Our friends Brian and Christopher from Two Idiots One Ship, they were just on it. The one thing that they said, which I'm going to be interested to watch for. So this was the Victory. So this is the Victory. I was on the Victory back when she was the Victory, and so I'm super curious to see how much they redid of those cabins, if they redid the bathrooms. So the Victory was the first Carnival ship that I was on that had the pink tile bathrooms that I had never seen before. And those bathrooms were ugly, 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 ugly. And so I'm curious to see how the ship looks. Brian and Christopher said it's kind of, you can tell this is when Carnival went through their beige phase. Like a lot of the Farkas was removed, and it's just, it looks nice. It looks very nice, but it's very just kind of beige. And so I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. Scratch wants to know if we can elaborate more on the changes coming to the IFP program. We wish we could. We are just as curious as you are. John Heald rather has posted to his socials that there are changes coming, and the beards have been vetting the processes and everything else, but nothing has been released. And they were supposed to do it originally, what was it, first quarter of 2024?
Spring of 24, then it was going to be late summer of 24, then it was by the end of the year. And how John phrased it is, we know that the VIFP program needs a, quote, massive dollop of an overhaul. And so they are going to change things up. We wish we knew.
Yeah.
I hope it means that they're working hard to get it right, and that's why it's taking so long.
That's what I hope as well. Thank you for the laugh, Brandy.
I know. Carnival Corporation, if you are watching and would like to sponsor us, just let us know.
Just let us know.
Christine Duffy, if you're watching, hey, we love you, and we're excited to be on two of your ships coming up in a couple days. That's right. If you need our booking numbers, here they are.
Not. Hey, Vince, Las Vegas, thanks for being here. Hope you're having a lovely weekend as well.
Yes.
There's been a lot of sirens here in Long Beach this morning. I don't know why.
Wait, what? Cruising with Brandy, that's amazing. Oh, that is amazing. I will tell her you say hello. Yes.
Kathy B.
I got some shacks coming up. I am excited. Those fries, if you've watched any of our videos, even our MSC videos, I probably reference the shack fries because I love them so much. They're those thin. They're not really fries. They're more like crisps, but I dunk them in buffalo sauce and ketchup. Oh, whoa, I'm so excited.
I wish that they brought shacks onto Panorama.
Yeah. Or Chicken Shack, either or, because it's the same.
Yeah, either one.
Yeah.
Right.
P.S. I know that you all are curious because I talked about this last weekend. I broke down and I had Domino's pizza last night because I got to see one of my dear friends. We sailed with her and her husband, Sam and Brian. We sailed with them last year to Alaska. And so we hung out last night and we ordered Domino's. And I will tell you, Rocky, I am not proud of myself, but I demolished that Domino's pizza. I mean, it was like gourmet almost. I realize it's not gourmet, but I did get thin crust, so I felt a little bit better about myself. But
good,
man, it was so good. I'm excited to eat for the next 6 days. I'm telling you, I will not be. I'll go to the gym, but I do not plan to limit myself the next 6 days because one, we've got Cheers, so I am going to get milkshakes every day. So excited.
Yum.
And I'm gonna enjoy the food. I'm gonna get some blue wine.
I'm surprised, or I would be surprised if if you can't hear my stomach growling. It is going wild to me right now.
Yeah.
Soon we'll be on a cruise ship. It's okay.
This is a great question. Yes, indeed. Norwegian. If you go to thiscruiselife.com and search Norwegian shareholder benefit, there's an entire article about that as well. It turns out people are really curious about the shareholder benefits. And so if you buy 100 shares at the current price, I think was $27. So it's $2,700 to buy into it. One, their stock has been doing phenomenal. We're not advisors, so I'm not going to say anything about buying stock. but buying that, you get for 10 days. 10 days, I think it's just 100, I think, because it's 14 right. Plus, that's $250 a share. Unfortunately, Rocky and I do not qualify for that because we booked under Rocky's rate, which saved us literally, it always makes me giggle. It saved us exactly the amount of onboard credit that we would get from Norwegian Cruise Line. So essentially, when we book under Rocky's rate, they just essentially gift us the shareholder perk. But we're shareholders still. That stock has done very well for us.
There you go. There's the current rate.
28. So 28.35. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard on that. That the font is kind of hard to see if that's an 8 or a 6, or maybe I just need my readers.
Maybe. Brian said good morning. He's got 7 days until he goes on the Carnival Panorama. He's wanting to know if there's anything new since they've refurbished.
Tons. I think I said it. If you've been here since the beginning, they added hand wave sensors all over that ship. That is really, and they painted it. I mean, there were no other noticeable changes. It's why, honestly, I didn't do a video after the transatlantic because there was, I teased a video was coming, but there was nothing to say. It would have just been me on this couch with these pictures behind me saying, well, they added a hand sensor here. And there's a wave sensor here. And look at this. There's a new hand sensor here. There wasn't really anything. I'll be curious, Rocky, if you spot anything that I missed.
Me too.
I was on for 25 days though, so I think if there was something to spot, I would have spotted it.
Right. Yeah. Kathy P said she hopes Music and Magic is still performing in the Radiance Atrium on your cruise. They were phenomenal. So apparently that's the Atrium band.
Okay. Fantastic.
Connie Ledford is here. Good afternoon to you as well. Macrina is here. Hello, Macrina. And Brian said that it's on his weekend to-do list to submit his NCLH shareholder benefit for the Bliss today.
Rocky, don't forget to tell Brian that if he goes to thiscruiselife.com, there's an entire article. Oh, wait, we've already covered that.
We already did. All right, let's head into some of the graphics that
the Bliss. His Bliss sailing for 27?
Yeah, I don't know. That's really early to be submitting.
Does Norwegian allow you to submit that far in advance? Carnival, before Stock Perks, it was a 3-month limit that Carnival had in place. Now with Stock Perks, you can submit throughout the full year. So it is open the entire year, which is really nice. I'm curious how far
Maybe he meant Aqua.
Oh, Aqua?
Maybe. Or Prima. Or
we need to submit Aqua.
Whatever ship he's joining us with on.
Aqua. No. Prima? Is he joining on Prima? Is this going to be a surprise?
No.
Is he skipping Detroit and coming to Prima?
No.
Okay. Sorry. Continue. You were going to tell us finally what we've booked.
Well, kind of. We'll see if anyone can guess what these ships are. I have done some silhouettes, if you will.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is what I was asking you. Is it a long one? Is it a short one? Okay.
The ship itself is a long one.
Okay. Yep.
So we just booked ourselves
I'm waiting for the chat.
I know. I'm not going to say it.
Oh, okay.
We just booked ourselves on this ship. This is not the home port location, however. That is a great guess, Macrina.
That is a great guess. It's not right, but it's a great guess.
That's right. Or, yeah.
Okay. Continue, Rocky.
So yeah, this is not the home port that you see in the background, if you even recognize the background there. I will say that Bud put in a very good guess as well.
Also a very good guess. Macrina and Bud, they know their silhouettes of ships.
Not to be confused with the Celebrity silhouette.
Oh, or not to be confused with the Carnival Star. I got nothing.
Is that a new ship coming out?
Maybe.
Anyway, so stay tuned to the channel for details on what that ship is.
What? These are our most loyal followers. I think we can tell them, no?
All right.
Or is there a reason why we can't?
Macrina, you have eagle eyes I'm impressed.
Absolutely. Where are
So
we?
what I will say, oh,
Oh, that's weird.
that's different.
That looks scary.
Um,
How do
we
we
could
get
do it
back to
this way.
us? Oh,
Or
okay. Oh,
what I will say, Macrina, is you have two things correct in your assumptions. One, this is the Port of Miami, and the silhouette that you are looking at is of Icon of the Seas. I took this photo
yep.
actually when we were on MSC Meraviglia, and we happened to dock there for Icon's inaugural arrival to the Port of Miami.
Super cool water cannons, a huge party, all of that sort of stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Connie, that is a great guess. And with the announcement that, similar to what we experienced with Firenze, right? Where Firenze, yeah, I know, absolutely. Firenze was launched ahead of schedule. She came out 7 days before she was originally supposed to set sail. And so you may remember that Mark and I were already booked on the original inaugural, the 7-nighter, or the 2 5s rather. And so we added the 7-night cruise ahead of time. And when Royal Caribbean made this announcement for Star of the Seas, she was originally supposed to do a 7 as her first cruise, and instead they added 2 4s in advance. Mark happens to be on Carnival Liberty at the time that the first 4-night cruise set sail.
Yep.
But that's not stopping us. We will be on the Star of the Seas for the inaugural sailing in August. Super excited. Huge ship. Everyone has been asking us if we've been on the Icon.
Yep.
Well, now we can at least say we've been on the Icon class. We'll be heading
we
out
haven't
to
been on
sea.
no, actually, we haven't been on the Icon. We've been on the new sister, actually, the Star of the Seas, for her debut in wherever she's debuting. We will
Port
be able to say
Canaveral.
Port Canaveral. Thank you. For Port Canaveral. So we're super excited about that. Really bummed. So cruise news, bummed for those that had booked the inaugural thinking that they were going to be on the first sailing. No, Royal Caribbean has been very clear, just like Carnival. Oh, that's still the inaugural sailing. That's still the first official sailing of Star of the Seas. But all of the cruisers out there are like, no, it's not. You can say it's the first sailing all you want, but it's not the literal first sailing. And so super excited to do a couple of preview sailings. Rocky will be on the very first one. I will be on the second one. So I will join him after my Carnival Liberty wraps up. I will join him for the very second sailing on Star of the Seas. And so Reno was technically right. Bud was technically, well, everyone was right, guessing Icon and Star, but it is the official booking is Star of the Seas. So super excited about that.
Macrina is making some speculations about the third Icon that's coming out called The Legend of the Seas.
Icon,
That's brilliant.
Star, Legend. I could see that. Yeah.
Bud said that he heard that they were sailing early, so how fun.
Yes. That was one of my cruise news articles, Rocky, this week. So that was perfect, actually. Thank you.
Great. Shall we move on to the second one?
Oh, we're sharing. I thought you said there was only one you were sharing. Yes, let's move on to the second one. Now I'm curious.
All right, we're coming back to the other view here. Let me change my screens around here. All right, here's the second one. Let's see if you guys can guess it.
Oh, I know this one.
Well, of course you do.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I think I know this one. Is this the just booked one, or is this?
Yeah.
Huh? I guess I don't know this one. I literally thought, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I thought it was Virgin, but we didn't just book a Virgin.
No.
She looks like a lady ship. The front end of her looks very much like a lady ship.
You're right, she does. This ship, this sailing, we just booked. We put a hold on it.
Oh, okay. So okay. Yes. It's a while out. It's a ways out, correct?
It is.
Yes.
There's no speculation coming in on this one. This is interesting.
Because they're like, where around the world could this ship possibly be?
I mean, that's just in the middle of an ocean now.
True.
This is not a picture that I took, by the way. I had to source this. Connie, great question. We have already announced that we're going to be on World America, so it is not World America. But you are heading in the right
I
direction.
really, y'all are smart with your silhouettes. It took me, I didn't even know what we booked, and I was there when he booked it. Part of
But that's a great
MSC.
guess.
Okay, okay. Rocky?
So this week, it was a pretty big announcement that another new ship is coming from MSC. And so we've known that they were going to be putting out another world-class ship. But in this case, Brian for the win. World Asia is coming out in December of 2026. She will be sailing from Barcelona.
Yes. So it will be Rocky's first time to Barcelona, but we will have been on World America for her debut, World Asia for her debut, World Aussie. I don't know what the next world ship is going to be out of Port
World
Canaveral.
Antarctica.
Antarctica. Out of Port Canaveral. We definitely plan to be on that inaugural. And so when MSC launched it this week, now December is not the best time of the year to visit the places we're visiting in the Med, but super excited to be able to say yes, we've experienced another world-class ship debut, and we've been fans of MSC. We've really enjoyed our experience, and so super excited for MSC World Asia.
Right.
And super excited for Rocky to experience Barcelona, which is how they say it in Catalan.
Yes.
MSC America. Yeah, we got a bunch of guesses for the Americas. We are, like Rocky said, we are booked on MSC World America. Super excited about that. I literally just looked this morning. I really want to get on the debut of Celebrity Excel. The challenge is going to be at $6,000 for the 4-night or 5-night.
Ouch.
And so I just, unless something opens up, so I put a reminder on Rocky. I asked the Echo device from Amazon. I asked it this morning to remind us 121 days prior to sale date to check out what inventory becomes available. Because remember, final payment, people drop off that final payment when they're like, oh shoot, this is the last time I can get my deposit back. And so I put a reminder on her so we can check, because if the price comes down, I would love to get on that sailing. And it's before Thanksgiving. Everyone, it's in November, but it's before Thanksgiving. We're safe.
Do you know what the date of that 121 days out is?
July 19th. We'll be on a ship.
We'll be on the Carnival Vista.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Cruising with Brandy. Love MSC. Need to get back on an MSC ship. Yeah. You do?
How does Barcelona sound? Now, that is not until late 2026. So we're like 2 years. A million things could change. Airfare isn't even available to be booked for another year or so. Right. A lot of stuff could change between now and then. We might not even enjoy cruising by that point in time. I doubt so. I doubt that's the case. I doubt. And maybe by end of 2026, I think we might have 11,000 followers. Yes.
I think that'll be a very achievable goal.
I think so. We are hopeful. We're excited to bring, honestly, we're excited to bring the world. We're excited to bring everyone out there, Aqua, the Aqua preview that we'll be joining, World America, Star of the Seas, the new Icon sister, maybe Celebrity Excel if I can convince Rocky.
We'll see.
The good news is, Rocky, Celebrity Excel in December, if we wait like 4 weeks, it's $1,100 a person. It's very reasonable. What? Oh.
Brandy. Don't tease us like this.
Well, you've been teasing us all morning, Rocky. Now they're just giving you back which ship is this one? Now people are just teasing us back. I love it.
I love it, Brandy.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome.
So she's going to be visiting Celebration Key for the first time with us.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's awesome.
We're excited to sail with you again as well. Is Mike coming as well?
Connie, you're scaring me out there. 25K for 2025. Oh, why doesn't it pull up?
What are you doing?
I don't know. It just keeps flashing on my end.
Don't end the live stream.
Be nice. 25K in 2025. That would be absolutely amazing. And again,
Yes.
we've got some really amazing experiences coming up, and we're going to be sharing ship tours and photos and quick stories and shorts and all of that stuff. And so, fingers crossed that it really resonates with folks because we're spending some money to do it. Oh, Brandy, we're
Speaking
excited
of,
to sail with you again.
shall we go with one final new cruise that we've added to our list?
How many more are you adding to the list? Mom and Dad, you heard me point blank say I wanted this year to be less busy. And which one,
Here we
Rock?
go.
I know the brand. I absolutely know the brand. I don't know why she's sitting in the water so strangely.
I had a little fun with that. Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Well, I know the brand for sure, and I bet you everyone in the chat recognizes the brand because if you've ever seen hull art or a ship art, you definitely know the brand. Oh, is this the Mom and Dad ship that we're going on?
Yes.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, didn't we tell them last week about this? Or had we
I
not
don't
paid
think
yet?
so.
Because we have a rule, unless we put money down, we don't like to announce the ship because, money speaks. But that is, it's going to be Norwegian something. Does anyone know which ship this is? Is that the actual hull art? Can you pull it back
That
up
is.
just a second?
Yeah.
And you must have removed her name from the hull?
No, actually.
Wait, her name isn't on the hull?
Not in the forward part. It's just like all the other Norwegian ships. They put it a little bit further back.
Interesting. Well, you just told them the brand.
You
Yes,
told
it
them the
is.
brand.
It is the Norwegian ship. Yes, Michael Ann spoiled Mama. The Norwegian. I think it's the Joy.
It is the Joy.
I don't quite know. Yes, the Norwegian Joy. I'm super excited. We will be on Viva. Speaking of Viva, we will be Rocky. Where's the cruise countdown? Oh, I guess Viva or Prima wouldn't show quite yet because we've got
No.
2 days until. Wait, don't you sail today? Shouldn't it be 0 days?
I didn't want to do that. I'd like to keep a count on the counter. Like,
Okay. Technically, it's 0 days until Rocky's next cruise and 2 days till my next cruise. And then Viva, we're not on Viva, we're on Prima, which is exact sister. I can't ever keep up with NCL. They do sisters and sister pluses and sister plus pluses. I can never keep up. Is this the plus version of this ship or is it so we'll be on Prima in how many days? It's less than 30.
Prima, yeah, she's at the end of this month. My cruises, Prima, 19 days.
If you're keeping track, that's 3 cruises that we have the month of February. We've got the Panorama, we've got the Radiance, and we've got the Norwegian Prima on the 20. What did you say it was? How many days?
19 days.
19 days. Yeah.
Yep.
Glad we were cruising less in this year to spend more time with Hero and home with Talia. Although I am super excited that we're going to Alaska for 10 days with Mom and Dad. I think that is going to be a blast.
It is.
Too many sisters. There are sisters everywhere. And now they're rolling out cousins as well. I'm telling you.
So I got a funny message from Brett. He's like, they're calling all groups to board the ship now. All right, bye.
Okay. Yeah. I think you should probably go, Rock. That is super exciting. We are keeping you from getting some blue iguana right now. Wait, because
I would be on that ship right now eating.
It's 10:57, right?
It is.
You would not be eating. Everything doesn't open until 11. Remember the last time we got on before 11 and everything was still wrapped in plastic and we had to wait the 2 minutes before they opened stuff up?
But I would be in line, first in line, ready to order.
Poor Hero. Oh, that's the hardest part of Marcy, you know that, right? That's the hardest part of leaving when you have to leave those little ones behind. Or kids. If you have kids too, I guess it's probably similar. Or people kids. Here's my kid. Recky, what are you gonna eat first? Tell us. Cheeseburger in paradise? Oh.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go to Guy's smokehouse. Do the waterfront side, the Lanai.
Okay.
We'll see
I was
how that
thinking
is.
you were going to say a guy's burger to compare, because you started with a cheeseburger in paradise on
Paradise.
Islander and Paradise. You started with a cheeseburger in paradise on both of those ships. I thought you were going to compare to see, like, what does that comparison look like?
We'll see how the line is when I get on board.
Okay, there shouldn't be any. It's still early enough. Most people don't get
No,
to.
it's going to be like lunchtime by the time I get on the ship
But
with
most people don't
everyone
get to a
else.
Carnival ship until 12, 1 o'clock because rooms aren't ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, check-in is 11. You need to go, go, go. I agree. Oh, Marcy, no. When you have a trusted dog sitter, it is absolutely invaluable.
It is.
Becky, there were 2 other pieces of cruise news that I wanted to share. Did you have any before I do that? Just 2
Yes, I want to
small
give a
ones.
quick shout out to Caleb. Caleb joined us on Instagram. He said Prima was great in the UK. He did Iceland last summer on the Prima.
Oh, that's exciting. That's
It is.
exciting. I'm super
Thanks
ready.
for joining, Caleb.
Hi, Caleb. It's good to see you. Welcome. One of my things that I wanted to share was the $47,000 flu bill. Did you see that? Did you see that, Rocky? I don't know if you.
Norwegian.
Oh my
Come
God.
on.
No, Norwegian Encore person went to the guy from Minnesota, actually. The article that I posted was from Fox 9, which was Fox 9 was the local TV station. He won a cruise. They won a cruise, free cruise, and he got sick on board. So he went down to the medical center and they charged $47,000. And because both he and his wife had a credit card on file, they maxed out both cards on file before saying you still owe us $20,000. They've tried everything, and they finally got into the media to say, how is this even possible?
Right.
And Norwegian's response is, well, that's very much in line with what other cruise lines charge. So this is owed. They had travel insurance, which is great, but most travel policies, this is the first time that I went, oh crap, because I am a huge fan of travel insurance now. After getting COVID on board, after getting appendicitis on board, after Rocky missed his flight, after the hurricane season, I'm a big fan of travel insurance. Well, most travel insurance policies only have a $20,000 limit. I never would have thought that limit wouldn't have been enough to cover, I don't know, the flu on board a cruise ship.
Right.
So we're waiting for more details. Several media have reached out to Norwegian to say, what the heck is involved in this $47,000 line item? Because it's just medical center, $47,000. And so, how is that even possible? How?
It's wild.
So
Don't get sick on a cruise ship, y'all.
Or if you do, make sure you have travel insurance. And the challenge, I think there should be some sort of limit that could be imposed. Now, if you get airlifted off, that's a different expense. But I think there should be, because you don't have a choice. You don't have visibility to the pricing. You don't have any of that. And so I think there should be some sorts of rules put in place, because it's scary.
Yeah, that is. Well, y'all, it is now past checkout time from my hotel.
Okay. You go.
So that means I gotta go.
Okay. You didn't even mention, by the way, we are doing a takeover. We've been doing a takeover all week, social media takeover. Thank you to everyone there have been so many people who have commented, who have shared, who have liked. Thank you. The MAS, Margaritaville at Sea, social media takeover. Tomorrow's our last day of the takeover, and then we switch on over to Radiance Panorama, and then Radiance after that. And so super excited. Yes, we definitely have to stop talking about food. I'm going to have to go eat some leftovers. Good news, I've got leftovers. Michael and Spoiled Mama, have a great cruise. Cruise with Brandy. Have a wonderful cruise. Thank you, Bud. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this quick Sail Talk Saturday this morning. Quick, it's still an hour, but we could talk probably all day about ships. Let's look at the deck plan of. Thank you, Connie. I'm glad that you've enjoyed it. Thank you. We've enjoyed. Rocky, it's been nice seeing you as well this morning.
Thank you. Yes.
What was in that IV bag? Crystal? I will see you in 2 weeks. Okay, C-Day, no Wi-Fi. Yes, Brandy, good news. It's all recorded. You'll be able to catch up.
Speaking of next Saturday, we will not be hosting a Sail Talk Saturday. We
That's
will
right.
both be at sea.
That's right. We will both be at sea. Well, you'll be home.
Well, my cruise ends on Saturday, but I don't know that I'm going to have an ability to do a Sail Talk Saturday.
Y'all, Rocky might impromptu surprise you with a random live. We could even do that in Cabo, maybe. We could just go live from Cabo and just be like, hey, y'all, just a quick, oh, yeah, okay. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, it's been great. Rocky, good to see you. Have so much fun. Eat all
Thank
the
you.
food. Bye to our Instagram folks. We probably lost you because we're at an hour.
Yep.
Just have so much fun. Truly enjoy the panorama. Enjoy Puerto Vallarta, Cabo, Mazatlan. Enjoy those amazing ports. And I'll see you in a couple days in Cabo.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Safe travels.
And we will see you all on the video that we put out a little bit later today, as well as on the channel and on the sea.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend.